Hi, welcome to Go With Yin Yoga and today's Yin Yoga practice about the Niyamas. And today we are looking at Svadhyaya, which is self-knowledge, self-contemplation. Physically, we're getting into our hips and our back. We're getting a bit into the fire element of summer, which is what we are in right now. And it's going to be a pretty simple practice. I'm going to suggest that you have a bolster. I've got one behind me, but you can do it without this practice, without that bolster. And also I'm sitting up on a block, which I would encourage you to do as well if you are sitting. Go ahead and meet me in a comfortable seated position. And just allow yourself to relax. While allowing your spine to really grow tall out of the pelvis, as if you're a tree with roots reaching through your mat down into the center of the earth, being supported, feeling safe, being very rooted, very grounded. Take your attention to your breath. And perhaps begin by breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, a couple of rounds. Big sigh. From there, perhaps you go to breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Continue breathing out through your mouth if that feels more comfortable to you. Remember, in any practice of yoga, whether somebody tells you or not, it's your practice. You get to choose what you do want to do and what doesn't feel right in your body. I can't see you anyway. So Svadhyaya is self-knowledge. It's about allowing yourself to feel into that wisdom that you have always had right here in your heart. In order to get in touch with that self-knowledge, you have to slow down, calm down, and take some moments of just being still and allowing things to come to you. Okay, go ahead and take your last breath here and notice if there's been any change since you began this practice. Go ahead and blink your eyes open if they've been closed. We're going to start by tracing our heart and small intestine meridians. This can help to strengthen those meridians. They are the two of the meridians that are associated with the fire element of summer. And bringing strength to them can help you to have that discernment to know the self-knowledge when you find it, to realize what is true knowledge and what is noise somebody else is saying. And it also allows you to connect with your emotions as well, to connect with your joy specifically and your spirit. So tracing these meridians is pretty simple. Go ahead and hold one arm out, doesn't matter which arm. Take your hand into the armpit and then simply down the inside of your arm and off the little finger, just like that. I'm going to do that twice more. And never go backwards on your heart meridian. It's the day of the meridian, and we don't really want to do that for our heart meridian. Okay, let's go to the other side. Continue on the heart. Hand into the armpit, coming down the inside of your arm and off that baby finger. A little shake of your hand, getting rid of any negative energy. Okay, and now we'll move on to the small intestine. Also starts, doesn't end at the baby finger, but it starts at the baby finger and it goes up the outer arm, up to your shoulder, across your cheekbone, and ends at the opening of your ear. Let's do that 2 more times, and then we'll move to the other end. And maybe you'll find that you feel a tingling after you've traced these meridians. Maybe you will not feel that. Either is fine. We're just using our hands as an electromagnetic force to help move energy in our body, places where maybe it's getting stuck. So the next time you have a pain in your shoulder on the outside, the pinky side of the outer arm or the inner arm, maybe it's due to a blockage in your small intestine or heart meridian. So it's just good knowledge to have. Okay. If you're not already sitting up above a block, I'm going to encourage you to do so. Again, your choice. Go ahead and take the soles of your feet together, coming into a seated butterfly pose. If you're not familiar with that, a video will be linked up that will show you different variations and different ways to use prop to make it comfortable in your body. And then go ahead and give yourself a hug. Crossing the arms over your heart. And then breathing in and out. If you choose, you can begin to come forward, bowing deeply into your heart, searching for that inner wisdom. If you have low back problems, you may want to keep the spine more upright and stay upright, or you can hinge from the hips, keeping a straight back. I am open and receptive to my inner wisdom. Relax those shoulders and soften your face. Maybe press a little bit into that heart area and let go of the shoulders a little bit. You don't need a death grip there. Last couple of breaths here. Slowly begin to raise your head, raise your torso, lean back, take your hands behind your hips, Take the soles of your feet to your mat, a little wider than hip width apart, and allow your knees to fall from side to side. Windshield wipers. Just a little counterpose. Get that energy moving again anywhere it may have stagnated as we held our butterfly pose. Okay. You go ahead and come into a tabletop position. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. I'm moving back just a little bit. You can grab a couple of blocks. I'm going to grab my bolster for this particular pose. We're moving into melting heart. So our objective here is to keep our hips over our knees as we walk our hands in front of us. I think I may need this a little bit before, in front. Now, you can also take this bolster underneath your chest area to support that, or your torso if that feels better to you. And I'm getting a little closer. In this case, I'm going to bend my elbows, take my forehead to the bolster, bring my hands into a prayer position, and allow an opening across that upper back. Maybe you can begin to feel now where those meridians are running, why I've chosen these particular poses. So you're pressing your little fingers together, stimulating both the small intestine and the heart meridians, if you choose. And getting into those shoulders, getting into those outer arms. I am open and receptive to my inner wisdom. Last couple of breaths here. Go ahead and take your hands back down towards your mat. If they were back behind your head, press into your elbows or your palms. Go ahead and turn your bolster if you're using one so that it's vertically on your mat. Press your hips back into your heels and come on down into child's pose. We're here for just about a minute, allowing our energies to rebound. The last couple of breaths here. And go ahead and press into those palms to bring your torso upright. Bring those knees close to each other. Take a little pause in a kneeling position. And then come over onto one hip. And then bring yourself back towards your bolster. Bring your hips right towards that bolster. Allowing your torso to drape over the bolster and bring your arms out into a T position. Have them, allowing them to really open up your heart. Bring the soles of your feet together. Allow the hips to fall apart. Placing blocks underneath the thighs or knees if you need them. If you find that your knees are coming really far up, I am open and receptive to my inner wisdom. Really try to soften those muscles. Keep everything loose. No contracting. Softening the face. Just completely let go. Last couple of breaths here. And go ahead and take your legs and straighten them down towards the end of your mat. And then take one hand over and just roll onto one hip. Removing your bolster. I'm going to come up and sit on mine to keep time as you are relaxing in your Shavasana. Now is a wonderful time to take your attention back to that intention you may have set at the beginning. And I offered to you self-contemplation, deep inner wisdom, as well as strengthening the hips and the back, and whatever intention you may have set. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as you'd like to, perhaps pausing this video as you continue to relax into the safety and security of your Shavasana. If you're moving into the rest of your day, allow your breath to deepen. Take your attention to that inhale through your nose, down your throat, into your lungs, and then perhaps back out of your mouth or nose. Feeling the safety of everywhere your body meets the earth on your mat. And then beginning to take any small motions you need. Wake yourself up, coming back into the present moment. Maybe rotating ankles and wrists, turning the head side to side or nodding it up and down. And in your own way and in your own time, make your way back into a easy seated position. Closing your eyes if it feels comfortable for you. Inhale, press the palms of the hands together, and then press the thumbs into your heart center, into that seat of inner wisdom. Slightly bowing your head over your hands. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be free from pain and suffering. And may you always be open and receptive to that wisdom that lives inside of you. Inhale, exhale, slowly blink your eyes open, taking in your mat and raising your head, taking in the rest of the room, and the palms of the hands come down into your lap, onto your thighs. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank yourself for taking this time for a little self-care. It's really, really important. The world seems to move super fast these days. At least it does to me. If you enjoyed this practice, please go ahead and click the like button. If you'd like to practice with me again and know when new videos are added, which are generally Sunday mornings, go ahead and click subscribe and click the bell. And also, both actions help me to reach more people with free Yin Yoga. So about now, you'll find some practices are coming up on the screen. There's a Yamas and Niyamas playlist. We have come to the end of our exploration of the Niyamas this summer anyway. It's always a great subject to come back to. There is the fire element of summer, which will talk to you about what that is, what organs it's associated with, what meridians it's associated with, where those meridians flow, and once again help you trace those meridians, the main two meridians of the small intestine and the heart. And there is a second Svadhyaya practice that I will link up as well. You might be interested in that. A wonderful rest of your day or evening.